Hi, Jeff Alexander here again, showing you how to install both the 4-foot and 5-foot Woodhaven Firewood racks. Installation will be simple since they are only a foot apart, so this video will cover both racks. Once you open your box, this is exactly what it will look like once you receive your package. You'll have a standard cover that comes with the rack, 5 foot for a 5-foot rack, 4 foot for 4 foot. And here's your bolt kit with instructions for assembly. There are also 2 arc welded upright units that are also powder coated. And for this rack there are 2 4-foot bottom tubes that are aircraft precision drilled. To assemble this rack, you'll only need a 7/16 inch wrench and a 7/16 inch socket driver. Assembling the bottom tubes is pretty easy. I like to start out by putting these bolts through these holes first, which makes adding the tube a lot easier. Now your rack will stabilize. Get the nuts on hand tight, and then use your wrenches to do the rest of the work. Do the same for the other side and you're ready to go. Once you get the other side done, I like to take the rack and do a half a turn so that way the upright that's always not attached to the rack is leaning up against a wall for safety. I like to also take the bolts and put them all the way through. That way I can just come in and realign them. Now once you've got that done, like we did in the last shot, tighten the nuts down hand tight. We use all stainless steel hardware that's also been powder coated over. So this will ensure that these stainless steel nuts and bolts will last for as long as the rack will last. Both the 4-foot unit and the 5-foot unit are considered outdoor racks. So you can pretty well select if you want to put it on the patio or somewhere out in the grass. Right here we have it put on the patio. It's pretty well ready for wood storage as is. But here in a second we're going to show you how to put it out in your yard with relative ease. For storage on a yard, we suggest that you use something like these paver stones. They're going to keep the rack level and also going to keep it from digging down to the mud, which is going to help the rack from preventing from rusting long term. Since the 4-foot rack is fairly light, it's pretty easy just to pick up and move over and on the paver stones. These paver stones can be picked up at a Home Depot or something pretty cheap. And their main goal is just to shim your rack up off the wet mud, which we've got a substantial amount of rain here in the last few days. But see, that's going to be a nice sturdy surface and base for your rack for a very long time. That covers our installation video for the 4-foot and 5-foot rack. I'd also like to add these come in brown, and full covers are sold optional after purchase. So that pretty much sums it all up. Thanks for stopping by firewoodracks.com. and have a great day.